So for our question 3, we have got a diagram at the beginning of an experiment and another diagram at the end of the experiment. It is a simple diagram where we have a thistle funnel, and it is just similar to another question that we had tackled in earlier lessons. So this is the diagram. So that is the thistle funnel, and then we have that thistle funnel is placed in a beaker. It is placed in a beaker. So we adjust it a bit here so that it's maybe more clear. So we have that is the one. Then we have the beaker. Which contains distilled water. So this is at the beginning of the experiment. And then we have a level of, so that level there, it is showing sucrose solution, and then we have that membrane here, which is a semi-permeable membrane. And of course we have distilled water, the level of distilled water. So the distilled water is there. We show it by those marks. So this is distilled water. Then we have a result at that is showing after 30 minutes. This is a diagram, similar diagram, but showing a result. So here we have the same or similar diagram with a beaker there. So here it is the membrane is the same. We have distilled water there, whose level has now gone down. So we have distilled water, and then here we have the sucrose solution. The level has risen, so the level of sucrose has risen. So that is the setup that the examiner is showing here, and from the instructions, the students set up an experiment as is illustrated, and that is the illustration. So this question was picked from 2015, paper 1. So question 1, the learner or the candidate is required to name the physiological process that resulted in the observations after 30 minutes. So the learner is supposed to just give the process. So he's supposed to identify the process. And then before the learner even attempts, he was expected to understand which process that this is. From here we can study, we are seeing a sucrose solution. A sucrose solution is actually a highly concentrated solution, so it is hypertonic to the distilled water. And then we have a semi-permeable membrane. Once there is a semi-permeable membrane, that means the process is osmosis. So we have the process as osmosis. So the response was a single word response, and if learner gave that and with the correct spelling, he was awarded that. Then we have question B. The learner was supposed to state the importance of physiological process investigated in plants. So here, in other words, the learner is expected to give the roles of osmosis. And here it is not just in all the organisms, but it is in plants. In plants. So the learner, if he responded in this manner, the first one is feeding in insectivorous plants. That was one of the responses the learner was expected to give. Then the second response the learner was supposed to give was absorption of water by root hair cells. So we have absorption of water by root hair cells. Then another response was that the learner could say that to help, it can also help in the closing and opening of the stomata. It helps in closing and opening of stomata. So here, because here the emphasis of the roles is in the plant. So anything that is being mentioned or an organ or a role being mentioned, it must be in relation to a plant, not animals. That's when the student can score. Then we have another one where we say that it offers support, helps to offer support by turgid pressure, in herbaceous plants. In herbaceous plants and leaves. So if the learner gave any of those roles, then the learner would score those marks. Here it was just to state the importance, but the marks are given, indicated was only 1 mark. So only one role that was given correctly was to be marked. But for purposes of revision, we have looked at 3 extra roles. Then we have the next question, question C. The learner was supposed to explain the observation made after 30 minutes. So the learner is supposed now to make the observations. So the first thing is for the learner to note the observations. So before explaining, this is an example of a question that is like there are 2 questions in one. So the first bit of the question is the explanation, the observation. So the learner should note the observation. And after noting the observation, then the learner should be able to give an explanation to how those observations occurred. Now, and here it should be in reference to the setups. So like here, we are seeing that the level of distilled water dropped. So you must explain why that level of distilled water dropped. Then we have the level of sucrose solution rose in the Thistol funnel. So this is the Thistol funnel. that is being used. So here we make now the observation. So those observations, we have even already made them. We have already made the observation. So here we are saying there is an increase in the level of sucrose, because we are making in reference to the experiment after 30 minutes. So that one, increase in level of sucrose. So that is one observation that we have made. Then we are also saying that and the level, that is, we must also indicate in which part, because there are two apparatus. We have a thistle funnel and we have a beaker. So the increase in the level of sucrose in thistle funnel. Then we also make reference to distilled water in the beaker. So we have the distilled water and level of distilled water in the beaker. So here it is in the beaker, reduced. So now we have made the observations. Now we look at the explanations. How do you explain this? So the explanation is very simple. What made this distilled water to fall is because of the sucrose. The sucrose was hypertonic compared to the distilled water. So that's the first statement. Sucrose, hypertonic, that means highly concentrated, hypertonic compared to distilled water. Once it is hypertonic, that means the concentration is higher here and here it is low. So water molecules will move into the sucrose solution as compared to that. So molecules of water, the next is molecules of water move, and since they are molecules of water, they are moving through this semi-permeable membrane because it has got openings. So move through semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. Through the semi-permeable membrane, across that one, into, and it is moving into the funnel, into a funnel, hence increase in sugar solution, sucrose solution, the increase in the sucrose solution. Increase in the sucrose solution. So that level. So that's what the learner was expected to explain. So that is very, very important that the observations are connected with the explanation. So these are very tricky questions. So explanations must be given after the observations are made. That's when you will qualify for the mark. Then we have the last question. Again, this question is also based on experimentation done.